Long shot, Donkey, you're cleared for takeoff. For the flat pirouette, where they would demonstrate the Super Hornet's unique ability to operate at slow speeds and high angles of attack. Watch as they execute a max performance loop away from the crowd, then command the nose for 540 degrees of turn, all remaining parallel to the ground. Selected, aircrew will set 90 degrees angle of bank and hold 7.5 Gs for a 360 degree turn. Show center at 200 feet and nearly Mach 1, or just under 750 miles per hour. As a result, you may notice white compression vapor being produced around the aircraft, indicating it's approaching the speed of sound. Let's go to the cockpit and check in with Donkey and see how fast they're going.
649. 669.
In the pool and setting up for the vertical pirouette, Longshot and Donkey will first pull the aircraft into the vertical, then roll the canopy towards the crowd. Following a negative G push to wings level, aircrew will use the F-18's 2 digital flight control computers to rotate back to bullseye nose low, all while keeping their canopy pinned to the crowd. Gives the Super Hornet a distinct advantage in the air-to-air arena of a dogfight.
That's when I'll break my bones, till all my scars bleed golden. My name's forever known.
Longshot and Donkey are now setting up for the square loop. As the Super Hornet approaches show center at 350 miles per hour, Longshot will rapidly reposition the nose 4 times, flying a distinct square path through the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the square loop.
Opportunity to set free. Open up and let the light shine. This is the moment. The moment is right there. So wake up. I'm feeling the energy. Come on. Yeah, I'm feeling the energy.
As Longshot and Donkey push outbound, they are now setting up for the inverted whisper pass. Approaching show center at 500 feet, they will reduce the throttles to idle power and roll the aircraft inverted. As they come into focus, note just how quiet the aircraft becomes as it passes by at nearly 500 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Super Hornet inverted whisper pass. Longshot and Donkey are now setting up for the high alpha pass. This maneuver will demonstrate the incredible slow speed handling characteristics of the Super Hornet. Few other aircraft in the world can attempt to maneuver at such slow speed and high angle of attack. However, the Rhino's digital flight control computers allow it to remain completely controllable even at less than 110 miles per hour. In the 1v1 air combat arena, this ability to fly slow is a premium, as it allows the Super Hornet to flush enemy aircraft out in front of it, then employ follow-on weapons and win the fight. Let's go back to the cockpit now for another speed check with Donkey. Donkey, how slow can you go?
28 Alpha, 101 knots over the ground. Alpha, 96 knots over the ground.
In the recovery, Longshot and Donkey will perform a pitch rate demonstration maneuver to showcase the Super Hornet's excellent pitch authority with a brake right 90, followed immediately by an outbound took-over maneuver.
This is how legends are made.
Job of the naval aviator is not complete until their aircraft is back aboard and floating home, and we take great professional pride in our unique ability to land aboard a 100,000-pound U.S. Navy aircraft carrier. To land in an area 1/10 the length of a normal-sized runway, carrier aviators must touch down between 4 wires stretched across the deck of the ship. To do this, we use an optical landing system commonly referred to as the ball. During the final portion of the approach, aircrew and landing signals officer known as paddles work together to get the aircraft safely aboard. Let's listen in on that final approach now. Super Hornet Photo Pass.
To be a jungle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the A-18 you saw here today is one of many used to train the pilots and Wizzos at Strike Fighter Squadron 106, based at Naval Air Station Oceana, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Longshot, Donkey, and myself serve as instructors, teaching new aircrew how to fly and tactically employ the Super Hornet. Currently, there are 33 operational Super Hornet squadrons in the Navy defending freedom and democracy around the world. It takes many talented and dedicated young men and women to maintain, fix, and fly these aircraft. Help us thank the entire Rhino Demo Maintenance Team and our maintenance professionals here at the show. They are AMC Owen DeVilliers from New Orleans, Louisiana, AT-1 Brandon Delph from Germantown, Maryland, AME-2 Caitlin Abel from Salt Lake City, Utah, 82 Jacob Jiong from Lakewood, California, AT-2 Asia Gray from Douglas, Georgia, AE-2 Kevin Sassnap from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, AO-2 Joseph Matuska from Linwood, Washington, AM-2 Craig Whitaker from Naples, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire United States Navy, we thank you for allowing us to demonstrate the capabilities of the FA-18 Super Hornet.